My name is Ben Popik.
I'm Joanna Popik.
And we made the Exquisite Corpse Project, a film in which I challenged 5 professional comedy writers to each write 15 pages of a movie script, but each person's only allowed to read the previous 5 pages of the script before writing their section. So then the final film is a combination of the script that they wrote and also a documentary about the process of them writing it. And that documentary cuts in constantly into the movie that they wrote. It's almost like having the director's commentary on, basically.
It's like a choose-your-own-adventure novel, or a game of telephone.
Yeah, more like telephone.
Telephone?
Yeah, sort of like telephone.
It's just like a game of telephone.
So this is a similar format to a format we've experimented with before. A few years ago, we did a show called The Rules Show, where we would assign each other sets of rules with which to make comedy sketches. So, for instance, one set of rules I gave to one of the other filmmakers is I said, all right, I want you to make a sketch in which you combine your 3 most embarrassing memories. That was rule number 1. Rule number 2 is you have to write the sketch in 5 minutes. And rule number 3 was that the 5 minutes begin right now. And then I handed him a pen and a paper, and he scrambled to write this script. And we would film this meeting, so the audience would then get to watch a video of him scrambling to write this script and being and then writing, frantically writing. So they would watch that video, and then we would, cut the video, go lights up on the stage, and the audience would actually get to watch what he'd written. Now, what he wrote was terrible. I mean, how could it not be? It was terrible. He wrote it in 5 minutes. He had no time to think about it. It was horrible. But because the audience knew why it was horrible, they still found it hilarious. And that was kind of fascinating for us as comedians, because normally if something's horrible, they don't laugh, it fails, and you're a failure, and you feel bad, and you go home to your apartment and you feel lousy. But now we've sort of figured out a way to bring the audience in a little bit on the creative experience and have them sort of sympathize more with us as the creators and, in effect, get more laughs. So this movie was sort of an attempt to take that phenomena and try and bring it to a feature.
And what's nice is that all those challenges are captured on film in the documentary portion of the movie. So you're seeing the movie they wrote, but then it's almost like watching a DVD with the director's commentary turned on. So you see the fights, you see the drama, you see the end result, and I think ultimately that's what makes the movie really cool, is seeing the behind the scenes.
And because the audience is brought on so early in the process, they get to watch the initial assignment meeting, they get to see each person reading the 5 pages they have available to them. They understand everything. I mean, the audience knows more than the writers do at any given moment, and that's different than any other film you've ever seen.
And we just got one of my favorite reviews out in the Filmmaker Lounge. Somebody came up to us and said, I saw the movie last night, and I didn't want to go see it. I read the description, and it sounded really stupid. But my friends made me go, and it was my favorite movie ever. So even if you read the description, you don't think it's for you, you're going to love it.
It could be your favorite movie ever.